everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to do a pasta salad, so I thought I'd bring you along because it's like 98 degrees outside. I want something cold. I'm gonna make some little ham sandwiches for lunch, and I thought a pasta salad would be good. I grew up with pasta salads and potato salads. My mom made them all the time. They were so delicious. So every time I make them, so I just think of mom and growing up. And I think she put a potato salad in one of our videos, but this is my pasta salad that I did. It's a little bit like hers. I just added some things and changed it up. I'm using a Ditalini pasta. Ditalini, is that the way you say it? Okay, I'm using that. You can use an elbow. I like the smaller pastas, but if you want to use an elbow macaroni, you can. And I've already boiled off the Ditalini pasta. And as soon as it got done boiling and was cooked, I put it in cold ice water, mixed it up real good. If you see, it's not stuck together. I got all that starch off of it, and so we don't have a bunch of pasta sticking together. So let me get the handle out of the way. I'm gonna put that in the bowl, and I'll go through all the things we have. Growing up, I didn't like, Mom always put eggs in it, and I didn't like eggs. I don't know why, but now I love them. So I have hard-boiled eggs in this. Let me get rid of this. We have hard-boiled eggs, mayonnaise, sweet cucumber chunks. I have mustard, just a plain yellow mustard, paprika, a little bit of apple salt, apple cider vinegar, some thyme and dill weed, sour cream, and of course the eggs. And usually this recipe I make it with celery, but I had some nice zucchinis left over, so I thought I'd use a zucchini today. So I'm just gonna slice it up and put it into it. You want to do small slices or dices because, of course, the pasta is small, so you don't want big chunks on top of that. So I just slice it a little thin and then separate both sides. Got a little brown spot there. I'm gonna just take that off. I'm sure if you have a garden, you have zucchinis coming out everywhere right now. And they're so good to use up. You don't want to waste them, but so many people I've talked to, their gardens are just full of zucchinis and cucumbers. So I'm just doing a small dice on these, and I'm making a mess all over the kitchen here. Might as well just throw them in there as I cut them if they stick. Now you can change this up any way you like. If you like the celery, of course, put the celery in, adds a nice crunch. That's why I went with a fresh zucchini, because I wanted a little bit of that crunch in there. Let me get this up. Don't want to put those eggs on there yet. Those are the finishing touch. But like I said, if you don't like eggs, you don't have to put the eggs in. I didn't like them growing up. I had some kind of weird thing about eggs. I just didn't like the yellow yolk part. The whites I could eat, and I could only eat scrambled eggs. I couldn't eat fried egg if it wasn't separated. So I'm not sure where that weirdness came from. Trying to be careful. Going slow here because I'm making a mess. I should have got a bigger cutting board. But this is the one I had out from dicing the eggs. And I did use 6 eggs. 4 of them I diced up. 2 of them I have sliced because I grew up with a Southern family. You don't have a macaroni salad or a potato salad without eggs on top and paprika. So that's what I'm used to doing, so that's what I made. So let me put that aside there. We're gonna add in, let me get another bowl because I wanna mix up my dressing that I'm gonna put on it. Let's see, that's not gonna be big enough. Let's use this. So I got a 1.5 cups of mayonnaise. I'm gonna put that in. You can use mayonnaise, Miracle Whip, whatever your family likes. And I'm going to add in probably, usually it only takes about 2 tablespoons of relish. I like the sweet pickle relish, so I might put a little extra in there. Maybe just throw it right in there. About 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard, not Dijon. If you like Dijon, you can, but I grew up with my pasta salads and potato salads all with yellow mustard. Grab my towel. And I got apple cider vinegar. And I'm mixing this all separately because you don't want to put this in there because then one at a time, it's not going to mix together well. So I always put my mixture and sauce in a different bowl. That was my paprika. And I also have a jar of pimentos. This is just a, what is it, 4 ounce? Yeah, 4 ounce jar of pimentos. Drained, to make sure they're drained. And we're just gonna bring that together with maybe 2 heaping spoonfuls of sour cream. That's optional too. Get this all mixed together, and then we're gonna taste it for seasoning if I need salt and pepper. I like to get it together first. Yes, I use my finger. Needs a little salt. These are just, I love summer salads. Mom's been doing a bunch of regular salads, but I like pasta salads and potato salads. In the summer, it's just so much easier than coming in, heating up your kitchen, making a hot side dish, and you can cook your chicken and burgers out on the grill and then have a nice little side salad like this. It's great, it's easy. Keeps your kitchen from heating up. Let me get all this stuff out of my way. Get the pasta salad over here. I don't want to put the eggs in yet. I want to get this mixed together first real well. There goes my pasta. So I want to just mix this up a little bit, get the harder pieces all mixed together before we put in the eggs, which can crumble easily. Oops, got the pasta taken off. Don't worry, my cabinet's clean. Okay, now I'm gonna put in my eggs. And I'm just gonna lightly fold them in. Just a little bit because I'm gonna fold this again when I put the sauce over top of it. And now let's put this in. Now I did make, when I tasted that, I needed salt. I put a little extra salt because of course the pasta, all that pasta in there is gonna need some flavoring. I did boil it in salt water, and what I did is it takes 10 minutes to boil. I threw my eggs in at the same time, let them cook, and it just saved an extra pan. So now we're just gonna toss this together lightly. If you find it needs more sauce, you can make a little extra batch. Make sure you stir it real good before you make extra because that's going to sink down in there, and you want to make sure you don't have soup at the bottom. There we go. It actually looks pretty good. Let me taste it, make sure I don't need some more seasoning. Wow, that's good, that's perfect. I can taste the dill. Put dill weed in here. A little bit of that apple cider vinegar. Now some of you might like it a little sweeter. You can add a little sugar in. I don't prefer mine that sweet, so that's why I don't have any in there. Let me clean this up a little bit. Clean that off. And then, like I said, the way I grew up, all of our salads had eggs on top. Which when I was younger, I did not like, because like I said, I didn't like eggs. You gotta make sure it looks pretty, especially if you're taking this to a church picnic or family reunion. You've never seen any of them church ladies bring a salad in that wasn't beautiful. Okay. So that's done. We get this out of the way. Last but not least, you always have to sprinkle it with a little paprika. I did put the smoked paprika in it, but Mom always did a little bit of paprika on top just for looks. Clean all this up. And there you have a very easy pasta salad. You saw how fast that went together. You can change it up. You can put peppers, red peppers, green peppers, celery, whatever you like in it. you just want some kind of crunch in there too. But keep this refrigerated because it does have mayonnaise in it. So if you're going to a picnic or something, make sure you cover it real well, put it in coolers, possibly put it in Tupperware with a plastic lid to seal it, but keep it cool because there is mayonnaise in there and the egg, and you don't want that to spoil. So give this a try. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys coming, and have a great weekend, and God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.